It's a very cheap way to, I guess, entertain. I wouldn't call it entertainment because my brain is far too advanced. I'm too smart to read.
Too
I'm
smart
gonna
to
sit there
read.
and go, smart people read. No. I need
Yeah, smart people read. Smart people learn. Smart people spend time challenging themselves.
action. I need constant chaos in my life to feel content. I need to be driving a supercar and fucking fighting, fucking a bunch of hoes and champagne and going crazy. I can't just...
So what he says as the opposite of reading is just like what dogs do, fucking and fighting. I'm too smart to read. I need to fucking fight and pop champagne bottles. So network at the club and act like an animal.
sit there, oh, and the pirate on...
He's cooking, fuck reading? No. Okay, if you think fuck reading or fuck learning, then you probably shouldn't be here. Let's see. Okay, what is his idea of reading?
The pirate on the boat. Like...
The pirate on the boat, which is like, I thought it's such a funny example of reading because that's what like 12-year-olds think reading is. Is like, imagine him in middle school where you had to read a book about being a pirate or a Jack London book about being stranded. And he's like, fuck reading at 12 years old. Like, you would have thought that he would have said fuck reading. Like he doesn't want to read Young. He doesn't want to read Karl Marx. He doesn't want to read, no, fuck reading is a book about pirates.
I can't just sit there, oh, and the pirate on the boat. Like, it's for people with slow brains.
The pirate on the boat. It's for people with slow brains. Okay, and let's look at his response to it. And again, and not to farm Tate too much, but this is important because I think it's...
Jimmy Donaldson.
We need to differentiate the psychos from the schizos. What did he say?
I'm too smart for books. Yeah, I'm too smart for books. So Twitter's upset about that. There's obviously some fucking broke dude who reads books who's really upset by the fact that I have a $110 million car collection.
Okay, so he's saying being rich is more important than learning. You know, intelligence is subservient to wealth. Some broke dude who reads books. Is this what you believe in? What do you think he worships based off of his ideology?
And $400 million of property around the world.
Wow.
I'm one of the most well-known, relevant people. I'm one of the most famous people on the fucking planet.
Again, famous people don't need to reiterate all the time about how famous they are. If you are actually as influential as you say, the results do the talking. You don't need to tell people.
I get asked to do podcasts about every subject. About pussy and bitches, geopolitics, money, you name it. There's not a fucking subject on earth.
By Steiny. But you go on Steiny's One Night with Steiny podcast. It's not like he's going on what they deem to be a really intellectual podcast like Lex Friedman or Joe Rogan. He's going on Steiny, which has also appeared by me and by Clavicular and by OnlyFans.
Love your
girls.
content, bro. Keep doing what you're doing and never sell out, brother. Love.
Love you too, man, Aaron. Appreciate you.
That every single podcaster that these losers watch doesn't beg me, Andrew Tate, please will you come on my show?
Again, for the people that invite him on your podcast, this is what he thinks. They're begging. And then when you go on Steiny's podcast, Steiny, top G's like me and Steiny. It's like, okay, before he was begging me, and then you go on the show and you call him top G.
Please, with your opinion. How did I get all these amazing opinions without reading books? Oh, I should have read books and sat at home and been fucking broke. Like all the people on Twitter who think reading's so important. Reading's so important. How come no one knows who the fuck you are?
Okay, just people knowing who you are is, again, not a metric of success. And he said that, oh, my tech teams in Israel deleted my tweets while I was sleeping about missing human trafficking. My tech teams in Israel, my PR team deleted, I was sleeping, when they deleted my tweet saying that Epstein was a measurement of success. Like, in fact, no, Epstein's not a measurement of success. Him being immortalized by memes does not mean that we should look up to him, right? But here he is kind of doubling down on that idea. People know who I am, so I don't need to read. Well, no, in fact, anybody can know who you are. If you put yourself online enough, if you gesture max enough, people will know you. This does not mean that you're, one, worthwhile to listen to, and two, doesn't mean that you're someone who's successful. You're successful based on those four metrics: money, fame, sex, power, right? Demonic attributes, worldly things. But real success is deemed by God this is all meaningless.
No one knows who the fuck you are.
Okay.
I learn all my lessons through action, through fighting. I win some fights, I lose some fights, but at least I get in there and fight. You're fucking reading. I'm a man of action. You're a man of fucking pages. I'm just too smart for books.
And again, if you spend all your time, fighting and fucking instead of reading, look at his face, right? Then hopefully, you would have hoped, if you're not going to read so that you could fucking fight, you would hope that again, I respect people who get in the ring, but you would hope that you win, right?
I'm rich. I'm like, can you read
I'm
this
rich.
book, please? I'm busy running my business empire. I'm busy being a famous mogul and billionaire and driving my Pagani around to have afternoon tea. Can you read this fucking book, please, peasant, and tell me the basics?
Okay, again, what do you guys think is more important? Reading, learning, or driving a Bugatti around? Reading or Bugatti? This is an important time, really. Reading or Bugatti? Halako said Bugatti. Okay, yeah, kick chat's troll. All right, Bugatti. All right.
You know? All the people complaining about me saying years ago that reading books is bullshit. Instead of sitting there going, well, he's far more successful than me. He's got all those kids, and everyone knows who he is. He's got all that money. You can, on every metric, he's beating me. Your opinion doesn't matter, and guess what? It's Sunday today, and you're on Twitter telling everyone your opinions about me not reading. I'm too smart for books. You're gonna have to get over it and accept that my intellect, my intelligence far surpasses anything that could be prescribed with the English language on a piece of fucking paper.
Then what? So he's saying that his measurement of intelligence is based off of his Bugatti and his fame. On a piece of paper.